Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today I have this makeup look for you guys that I wear to the office pretty much every single day. It is super easy. It takes me about 10 or maybe 15 minutes to do it. So I hope you guys really enjoy it, and let's get started. Okay, so as many of you guys know, I work in an office, so for my makeup I like to keep it pretty just natural and healthy looking. So 3 things that I like to concentrate on. 1 is my skin, 2 is my under eye circles because I have really bad under eye circles, and then 3 is my eyebrows because this eyebrow I have a lot of scars on them, so I have to make sure that I do my eyebrows pretty much every day. On my face right now I just have the Shea Moisture Oil all over my face. And I just apply it, leave it on for like 3 or 5 minutes, let it sink in, and then I start doing my makeup. For my under eye circles, I like to start with my erase paste. And guys, I know that I use this like every single video probably, but it is seriously so good. Like, if I don't wear this, I probably look dead, honestly. And you don't even have to apply too much, just a little bit goes a long way. Why is my face looking so red right now? For my foundation, I had been using my BB creams. You guys know I love my BB creams, so this is normally what I use. But I went and I bought the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir or Elixir. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I got this one the other day and I really like it. It's not like the best thing in the world, but I do like it, and it has good coverage and it stays on all day, so I just use 2 pumps, probably like 1.5, but 2 pumps is fine. So I just dot all over my face. And the only bad thing about this foundation is that it does oxidize or deoxidize. I can't remember what the word is, but you know, when you put it on and then like a few minutes later or like an hour later, it'll start looking a little bit orange or it'll go dark on you. So this foundation does that. So what I would recommend is if you pick this up, buy it like 1 shade or like half a shade lighter than you normally would, and I think that should work. And I'm just using this damp sponge. And I think this foundation is supposed to be, or it claims to be full coverage. I don't think that it's full coverage. Okay, so I think I applied like 1.5 pumps because I still have some left. So for concealer, I use 2 more concealers. I'm not kidding when I tell you that I concentrate on my under eye circles, like they're really bad. So anyway, I'm gonna use Rimmel Match Perfection. And this one is 125 Fair. And you just squeeze it out. And then apply a lot. Okay, the next concealer that I'm gonna use is, I don't know what this is called. If I can remember, I will link it below because I don't know, you can't see the letters anymore. So I'm just gonna apply more. And so what I'm doing, guys, is I'm not applying a ton of the product. So I'm just doing like very light layers. That way it doesn't look cakey. because I do like my makeup to look pretty natural. So doing light layers is the way to go. So after I apply all of those concealers to my under eyes, I then like to move on to my eyelids, and I don't do any eyeshadow or anything, but I use whatever eyeshadow or powder I have that's just kind of like my natural color. I apply that on my lids just so that it prevents kind of like the creasing from the makeup that I applied. So I'm just gonna use this one right here, and it is from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm just applying a little bit. And then I also like to grab some of that eyeshadow or powder, and this is gonna be pretty weird maybe, but I put it on my eyebrows because I put foundation on my eyebrows, so I wanna make sure that it sets. That way when I do apply my eyebrow pencil, it'll just kind of stick better to it. I don't know if that makes sense, and I don't know if it's like a technical thing or not, but it works for me. And just go crazy, like it doesn't matter. It honestly makes a difference. Like whenever I do this, my eyebrows will stay on longer. I'm not kidding, it does, it works. Just try it. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to move on to my lashes. I want to let my foundation kind of have some time to sink in before I apply my bronzer and my blush. So I am going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to apply some mascara. And I use the Rocket Volume Express in Waterproof. So after I apply my mascara, I then move on to my bronzer, and I'm using my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, and it's just a matte bronzer, and it smells really good. But I'm sure you guys already knew that. So I just apply some, and very lightly. I'm not trying to like contour or anything, but I am trying to at least give a little bit of definition to my face. For my blush, I'm going to use my Sweet on You number 5 by Sephora, and it looks like this. My daughter like picked on it, so that's why it looks a little bit crappy. So I'm just gonna swipe into the brush, and then it goes on my cheeks. And then with my bronzer brush, I just blend it out. Because if I use my blush brush, what did I say? Blush brush and try to blend it out, I'm just gonna apply more product, and I'm just gonna look really pink, which I don't want. So finally, we're gonna do our eyebrows, and I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Crayon, and as you can see, the tip is like super tiny. So I'm going to explain to you guys right now what I'm going to do, because while I'm doing it I probably won't be able to talk. So I like to start from the bottom, and then I do the top, and then I do the front, and I do the same thing for this eyebrow. I want to make sure I stay in focus. So I'm doing very light strokes. So as you guys can see, I do very light strokes. I do draw a little bit and then brush it out, draw, brush, because I don't like to do any harsh lines. So let's do this eyebrow now. And see, you can even see how this one is arched like way higher, and so it's just a matter of trying to even them out as much as possible. Okay, so they look a little bit even now. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave them like that because if I keep on going, then I'm just gonna mess them up. So then I'm going to curl my lashes again and then apply another coat of mascara.